Don't trip, you know? I know things is hard right now. You looking for a job. You out there hustling.
So behind me is where Creative Artist Agency began. And that was 6 William Morris agents that left the firm and they came and started their own firm. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about Tupac dating Kadada Jones. Kadada Jones, obviously Quincy Jones' daughter, and Quincy Jones would have access to all of Hollywood. We're talking about films, we're talking about music, we're talking about everything involved in Hollywood. Now, who are in these buildings? Agents are in these buildings, managers are in these buildings, attorneys are in these buildings, accountants are in these buildings, fund managers are in these buildings. And so what happens when somebody achieves a certain level within their career, and Tupac was obviously there. He had hit albums and what have you. He had hit movies. All of a sudden, you get handed off to an entire team, and that means they handle the publicity, they handle the marketing, they handle the branding, they handle all of these things. They're all professionals, and so that would be very, very bad for Death Row Records, because it would mean that there would be an accounting. It would mean that the money would have to flow through the attorneys. The attorneys would make sure that he got every dime that was owed to him. And so this was something that was shaking the relationship with David Kenner. Tupac and Quincy Jones would have had access to do all kinds of things in Hollywood. There was talk that Suge Knight was going to be involved in Tupac's future movies. That would have been done outside of Death Row Records. For Reggie Wright Jr., for David Kenner, for Death Row Records, for Interscope, for Universal, it would have been hugely intimidating that Quincy Jones was now in the picture for Tupac, and especially if Kadada Jones and Tupac were talking about starting a family. That would have been very intimidating to Death Row Records and to David Kenner. And the timing of that is very interesting.
So I ain't got no choice. Y'all either gonna take me out or ride with me. And I put that on everything.
Hard times hate us, yeah, but that's okay.
And you have Reggie Wright Sr., who is the homicide investigator investigating this murder, and there's never a killer brought to justice. It's all starting to make sense.
Don't trip, you know? I know things is hard right now. You looking for a job. You out there hustling. Money gonna come your way, just don't trip.